Hey everyone, welcome to TeamCodingPlaza. Today we are kicking off an exciting new series, Oracle SQL for beginners and intermediate learners. In this first video, we will be introducing the series and covering the core concept of SQL in industrial. I will walk you through the main topics with engaging interactive animations to make learning fun and easy. So let's dive in the start our SQL journey together. Yeah, let's start the video. Here, I'm showing you SQL in a nutshell. It's an animation or image I have designed. Okay. So, here I have listed out several things. First, I'll go for introduction. See, SQL stands for Structured Query Language and is used for interacting with relational databases, right? The relational databases means it's a table structured databases like an Excel. Okay. Today, we are going to discussing 5 major topics that will cover the entire SQL journey, right? Topics are DDL, DQL, DML, DCL, TCL. Okay. There will be abbreviation for this topic that DDL means data definition language, DQL means data query language, DML means data manipulation language, DCL means data control language, TCL means transaction control language. Okay. DDL means, so under DDL, there are several things will come. I am showing in this video that alter, truncate, crop, view, which is in right side. You can see that animation. See that alter, truncate, crop, view. Okay. So here the thing is that so truncate under the truncate table will come. Drop is so under drop database and table will come. Table operations will come. Under the view, database table view will. Okay, under the alter table for the table modification, remove, data type, difference, changing constraints, columns, several things will come. Okay. So it's the same thing here itself. That the entire table operations only will be happen. Like on the top of table, whatever it is, that table entire structure will be comes under TDL only. So here no data involvement will be there. Okay. So, entire table structure, if anything you are modifying, you are doing something, it will be affect our entire table data. Entire table data will be affected. Okay, here if you are truncating some table, truncating any column, the column, entire column in the table, the structure itself will be changing. Which if you are truncating, it will be clear the entire the data. It will affect our entire table. Okay. So, if you are altering the structure of the column, the structure of the means constraint or the structure of the data type, entire things will be modified. Okay. So coming to view, so the view is nothing but we will write a query, right? So something with conditions, constraints, something we will write a query. So that query will be creating as a view. So whenever you are executing that view, so the query will be automatically executed and it will give you the proper output. Okay. Assume some of the queries having no need to change any conditions, things and that. Okay. So if you want any like a yearly data mix, if you are using only year conditions, automatically if you are writing the in a query, if you are fetching from this date the year, so if you are writing a common query, so there is no changes from that query. For that, you can able to create a view. So if whenever you are executing that view as a self transform, so that query will be executed and it will give you the output for that query. That's called view. Nothing. Right? So replica of the query which is operating is assume let's say replica of table also or that. Nothing. Select from view. If you are create view them and select star from the table name something you are giving also it will create a view of replica. So there is no usage of that, right? Already table is there, why view like that. Okay. So if you are writing a stable queries and for that queries no need to repeat it again and again writing. If any condition changing are there, there is no use of view. But it's a stable query, then you have to use the view. Okay. Coming to draw, here and table will be involved. Okay. So you can drop the database, you can drop the table out. Okay. So if you are dropping a table or database, it will be vanish. There will not be nothing. If you are dropping a table, you can't retrieve. Okay. So if you want to retrieve, so there will be so many things will be there. The team will be taking care of that. Okay. So now even though I'm explaining that concepts, you won't understand. Okay, for that backup signal will be involved. So that so if you are dropping a database, so entire database will be vanished, your data will be vanished, right? So if your table, if you are dropping, so entire table will be dropped, your data will be lost. So before using drop, be careful whenever you are working in a real-time basis. So coming to truncate, you can able to truncate entire the table. So you can able to clear the table data. Okay. So entire data will be cleared. There is no effect on structure, but entire table of data will be cleared. And coming to order, I explained you earlier. So the modify data type and default things and remove constraints and columns, this will be affected. Okay. So this is the brief about TDL, and we'll go to DQL. Means here down to SQL, you can able to see that that's called DQL. I have not mentioned the I have not mentioned there clearly. Sorry. Here joins, order by, alias, group by. These are all coming under DQL. Okay. So when you are executing a self query, these are all the operations you can able to perform. That joins for what the purpose means. So you can able one or more tables if you want to join, you can able to use these are all the commands like inner join, full join, left join, right join, and so many joins are there that under these joins like outer join, left outer join, right outer join, like that it is there. And after that, if you want to order something in ascending order or descending order or data you want to order, means order by will use. So group by, if you want to do this, if you can able to group the columns with like an example, I'm going to tell you some departments are there. If company is there, means there will be separate departments will be there like infra, development team, support team, different teams will be there. So each team, how many members are there, how many seats has been allocated, who are all on the bench, who are all working. So like that, if you want to prepare a report in by grouping wise, you can able to group. Okay. So like that, you can able to use the group by, and there will be major usage of group by when you are using an aggregate operators. It will be must and should you have to use the group by. Without group by, you can't able to use the aggregate operator. Okay. Aggregate operators with columns, if you want to use, that is 100% damn sure group by will play the key role. So be careful with group by. In interview perspective, a lot of questions will come under the group by and order by. So there will be much usage. Don't neglect this. Looks wise is very easy, but there will be much usage of this. There will be more this critical things we can able to do with the group by. Okay. So then after we start for DCL. Okay. So data control language. So data control language is so on the top of database, entire operations, whoever the users are there. So for them, we can give the permission. So like I'm the user A, you are the user B. So for user A, every permission is there. For user B, only select permission will be there. Because assume there is senior resource, there will be fresher resource. Okay. Fresher resource knows how to write a query, and but he don't know where to go update, how to update, and which data is critical, which data is not critical. That's why for a fresher resource, we will give only select operations. Okay. So, but for a senior resource, he knows that entire operations of that application. So, how to modify the things he knows, everything he knows. That's why we'll provide the grant and revoke operations for them. So, you can able to take the means grant means I can able to give you the permissions for anything like a select purpose, create purpose, delete purpose, anything about DML operations, right? So, side to that itself, DML is there. Why I have not explained DML means for this purpose only. So, if I want to, means before I am creating an user for you, for that user, I want to grant the permission. Means, if anything I want to revert back, immediately I can able to revert back using revoke. This is what about DCL. Then after we'll go to DML. So, DML means, here actually select will not come, select will come under DQL, sorry. Here, insert, update, delete. Okay. So, these are all the things will come. Insert means, you know that right, already if you are a fresher, insert means you want to insert data into a table. So, for that insert command will be useful. Then future videos, I will do each and every command in a step-by-step process. Okay. First, let's listen the brief about the commands. Okay. Then after update means you want to change anything inserted data for some column or some data, some row data, something you want to change, column level things or row level things. You want to use the update. You want to remove a row, then you can able to use the delete. So there may be, coming to interview perspective, there are the different things will be there. That some questions will raise that what is the difference between delete and drop. So delete can able to remove their row. Okay, it can clear the entire table also. But there may be a much difference is there. If you are using a delete operation for the clearing the table, it's not at all a validated one. Okay, so even it will, if it is a huge table, it will take a lot of time. It will do so many, it will create a lot of problems also while deleting the data. So entire table will be vanished. If you are using it truncate, okay, so to clear the table, it's okay. But the questions how it will respond means delete and drop difference what they will question. So delete and truncate what is the difference they will question. So these are the in future videos I will do interview perspective also some videos. What are the questions I will cover in that video. Okay, while discussing about this concept, I will cover that as well. Yeah. We'll move to TCL, which is not TCL, sorry. It's an actually TCL, transaction control language. Okay. So transaction control language is come in the top of column, it is there under nutshell. So commit, rollback, save. Okay. So it's a TCL actually. So TCL means transaction control language. Like if we are performing any TML operation, that's why I have given site to DML. Okay. So if you are performing any DML operation like insert, update, delete, anything else, if you are performing that, you want to perform 100% damn sure TCL. That's 100% sure. If you are not performing any of these commands, there will be table locking will be happen. Until you are committing or you are restarting the database, it will be locking state of that row lock will be happen. So whatever the row you have updated or you have deleted, so if you are not committing or rollback, means you want to roll back or else you have to commit. Save point will come into picture with PLSQL at the situations. So I'll explain you later. First, mainly as a fresher or intermediate, should know about commit and rollback. So coming to commit, so like data you are going to save, like Control S. That's it. If you are pressing, you know about Control S right in keyboard. Control S means commit. Control Z means rollback. That's it. So here totally command line means like SQL. SQL is the command based language. So totally will be the commands and queries and that things will be there. So commit is a command to the SQL engine that to save the data. Rollback is a command to the SQL engine that to roll back the data. Means that to reverse the operation whatever you perform like update or delete something, right? So these are the main concepts which are under the SQL. So if you are learning these concepts, so entire database will be under your control. Okay. So mainly select only will be there. So if you are going to report purpose, anything will be there. Select level, a lot of operations will be there. Okay. That I have listed out side to the SQL. That functions, window functions and where, right? So if you want to query by filtering the data means definitely you have to use the where condition in the self query. Okay. Even not only self query, in the update query or delete query, you have to use the where condition. Okay. So without using where condition, if you are updating or you are deleting something, so entire table will be affected. You have to use where condition. Okay. Select, update, delete. So they are everywhere you have to use. Even insert query also you can able to use the where condition with self query. That some tricky things will be there that I will show you. Using self query, how to insert the data also will learn in future videos. Yeah. Coming to where condition, there may be several commands will be there that yeah, there will be relational operators and or not conditions between like, in, any, or exist. Okay, these are all the very important concepts to be used in the SQL query, self query or update or delete queries. Okay, so these are the very conditional formatting. So conditional statements will be there like and or not. Some logical operations will be there. So date comparison will be there using between. So between two dates, something we have to fetch means between we will use. Like means if I want to fetch the data between, assume there will be Ram. So whoever name starting with R. So that data under I want means like at the situations like I will use example I'm saying. So in means I want to fetch only some of the dates data means I will use in. So I have given you 4-5 dates. For the dates only I want to fetch the date means that win only will use. Any means if I am giving some data so into the any block. So in that one, any data, if it is matching with existing condition, so it will fetch the data. Like exist also same, all also like that. This that one by one I will cover. The video is going to lengthy here. Okay. So then after we'll go to functions. It's called actually it's an aggregate function, right? So aggregate functions and window functions are like brother and sister. Okay. So that's why I kept both are side to side. Okay. So aggregate functions are a must and should in SQL. Everybody should learn. A lot of interview questions, lot of uses are there with aggregate functions. Definitely you have to use this. Okay. So you know about in mathematics when you are studying from fifth class or from nursery itself, it will become common things are this average, sum, count, minimum, maximum. So every student know this, but here also same usages, same things. There manually will be calculated. Here automatically it will be calculated, right? So if you want to provide just data to these functions, that's it. So automatically SQL engine will be taking care of the calculations and it will give you the output. But when you are using, as I told you, if you are using the aggregate functions, 100% sure group by you have to use. If you are not using group by, there may be difference in the result, even though if result is coming. So there will not be an accurate result in that data. Okay. So please be sure to use group by. Group by and aggregate operators or window functions are like brother and sisters. That's it. So you have to keep in mind that definitely you have to learn this concept when you are using self-tool. Okay. So coming to window functions will be very much useful when the reporting things are coming, when you want critical filtrations of the data. Okay. When you want to disaggregate the department, something data like so you want to give that row numbers, means we want accurate row numbers required. Some pagination concepts will be there, like you know that, right? So if you are going to some sites, big table will be there. There some pagination 1, 2, 3, 4 next buttons will be there. So that the situations also this window functions only will be utilized. So the request will come from front end to back end. So which page to which page they want means so you have to select from 1 to 100, right? Or page 5 records you want to display. So that 5 records will be displayed. So between condition using this row number only will fetch with inner queries and will fetch this. Okay. Will fetch out and will give the bulk bunch of data. If you are using a row num, but row num is very dangerous. Don't think about that. You can able to choose row num also. Row num is very dangerous because it will scan entire the table. So it will slow down the performance of the query. It will take time. The performance bottlenecks will 100% sure. Okay. So coming to ranking, dense ranking, there will be different uses are there. Lag, lead means the first and second to first, like that. Some operations will be there in real time. I will explain you in future videos. Already video going very lengthy here. Okay, you know about alias and all, right? Sorry, I have not explained about alias. Alias also will play key role. So how many ways we can able to use alias also I will explain you. So there are different ways are there you can able to use alias. That also I will make you one by one videos about all the concepts. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you for watching the video. So if you are having any doubts, please ping in comment section. So if you want this image means definitely give me a message in comment sections. Definitely I will share you with comment section a link where it's available. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good day.